My name is Aspen Evans, and I'm an Oklahoma 4-H STEMist. You're watching Weather Wizards. This is day 1, Precipitation Powers of our 5-day series. Hello, Weather Wizards! Have you ever wondered why water falls down from the sky at what appears to be random times? You may have even thought that it was magic. This act of water falling from the clouds is called precipitation, and it is defined as rain, snow, sleet, or hail that falls to the ground. Today, we will be discussing why, and more importantly, how precipitation is made. Water is everywhere on Earth. This water evaporates or turns from a liquid into a gas and enters the atmosphere, or the thin layer of gas surrounding our planet, in the form of water vapor. This water vapor cools and creates condensation. Condensation is the individual, tiny water droplets. When water droplets combine together, they form a cloud. When the cloud takes on too many water droplets, it becomes heavy. To decrease the pressure or weight created by the water droplets, it releases them, and they propel downward with the help of gravity. This act of releasing the droplets creates what we know as rain. Once the rain falls to the earth, it can begin the water cycle all over again. All of this may be affected by temperature. What the temperature is at the time of the cycle determines what form the water droplets make their descent to earth in. If the temperature is warm, they may fall in the form of rain. If it is cold, they may fall as snow. Today, we will create our own precipitation and observe what happens when a cloud becomes too heavy. You will discover that although it can seem mysterious, it is actually not magic at all, but science that creates this act of precipitation. The materials that you will need for today's experiment are a mason jar with no lid, shaving cream, water, a pipette or eyedropper, and some blue food coloring. First things first, we are going to fill our mason jar halfway full with our water. Like so. You can do as much water as you please. I just wanted to fill mine halfway up. And then we're going to take our shaving cream, give it a good shake, and create our cloud. Next, we are going to mix up some water and some food coloring. Now, you can do this in your cup. You don't have to do it in an eyedropper over here like this. That's just what we have here. And you can put as many or as few drops of food coloring in as you'd like. I want my clouds to be really dark. Lots of rain. Like this. I'm gonna give my dropper a shake just to mix it all up. Now, you should be doing the mixing of your water and your food coloring after you finish your cloud, because as your worksheet says, your cloud needs 3 minutes to set. Now that it's been 3 minutes and you've let your cloud form, you're gonna take your dropper and your mixture of water and food coloring, and we're going to start dropping in our raindrops. Now remember that I told you to make a prediction about how many raindrops you thought it would take before your cloud let go in the form of precipitation. Keep that in mind as we add droplets to our rain cloud. I predict that it's going to take 10 droplets before my cloud rains. Let's see if I'm right. Now this part does take a little while, but eventually we're going to start to see the rain seeping through. As you can see, my cloud finally got too heavy and it produced rain. Unfortunately, my prediction was wrong and it actually took 12 raindrops before my cloud decided to give way in the form of precipitation. Now you can observe what happens. After a few minutes, as you saw, the droplets should seep through the cloud and into your water. This is our rain. We now know it's called rain or precipitation, and it's actually not random at all. It is a part of the water cycle, and it occurs when clouds become too saturated with water droplets. Next time it rains, think about how many water droplets the clouds must have held before the precipitation was formed. Now that we've made it rain, we're going to conjure up a sweet treat for today's snack. You may use an apple, some pretzels or a straw, round cheese or square cheese. Really, you can use whatever you already have in your pantry. For today's treat, we'll be making an umbrella to keep us dry now that it's raining. Weather wizards. As I previously stated, you can use whatever materials you have on hand. For my snack today, I am going to use my round cheese and some pretzels. I'm going to cut my cheese in half to form the top of my umbrella. Now that I have 2 halves of cheese, I'm going to take my pretzel and stick it through it to form the handle of my umbrella. Thank goodness we have our cheese umbrella. Now we can stay dry. I can't wait to see all the umbrellas and your experiment on our Flipgrid, as well as all your observations on our Microsoft form. As always, for more information, you can go to 4h.okstate.edu. Get ready, weather wizards, because the forecast for tomorrow looks cloudy with a chance of charm.